I work as a chief information officer within Shape Connect and also for organizations that kind of need that CIO, director of technology role where they're looking to maybe connect their business and put together a software stack, but they don't know where to start. And I can come in and we can come in and help achieve that through the vendors we have on the platform, and then also be able to know that everything can work together then going forward. We recently surveyed a community we're part of, the Association of Subcontractors here in the Chicagoland area. And some of the top challenges that they came out of with was job costing being a major issue for them. Some of them are using Excel for bidding and struggling to obtain accurate financials. And these were the top 3 themes that came out of that survey of over 50 organizations. And so we wanted to try and put together a toolkit that can fix some of these issues. Excel, we have an issue there with siloed data. Every Excel file lives by itself. And so you're not unable to report across all of those. And that's where an Acumatica can come in, or a JobTread, or even a Pronovos, be able to consolidate some of that in, and these advanced tools that kind of put all this data together and keep it out of this one bucket. We do ask them to throw into the chat, or you can use the QR code on the screen. We have a business benchmarking survey that we'd love for the attendees to take here. If you can, that would be great while we are going through this, but there's the link for that. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of some of that broken data and what's out there and what we've seen. And so some people ask, what is broken data? It's a mix of inaccurate, incomplete data, just lives in different spots, moves around. Nothing ever is really connected, or nothing ever really talks to each other. And so you're always going back to a single Excel file for an estimate that you did way back when. How does it happen? It happens when you don't have, you're growing your business and you're constantly just adding tools, and you don't really have a strategy around what tools to add and when to add them. When do you move off of QuickBooks? When do you move off of Excel into a project management tool? When do you move into some more advanced reporting because the current platforms aren't providing you with what you need? That's when the data starts to become fractured and broken within a company. And then what are the implications of that? According to IBM, they found that $1.3 trillion is cost across America in broken data. And what does that look like? What does it feel like when you have multiple software tools that are all over the place? This is just a snapshot of an organization, and just all these tools are everywhere and nothing's talking to each other. What does it sound like? I don't know if any of these comments these are real world comments that we got from a survey that we did within an organization about 1.5 years ago. Trouble tracking profitability, tough to get accurate information. Data isn't always in sync between Salesforce and QuickBooks. These are the things that if your employees are telling you those types of things, that you want to be able to listen to them and know that maybe you do have some of this broken data in there. So what does it cost? We talked about that before. These are just some of the areas that 5 things that we found within the companies that we've been working within. We found over $100,000 in software spend that was completely unnecessary within a company. We've found a $200,000 accounting error. James, I'll give props to Acumatica on that one. After we imported all of the data and went through it, after they were using a very disconnected platform, we were able to uncover that there was a $200,000 accounting error that wasn't even just like a balance sheet thing. It was actually a $200,000 revenue issue that needed to be corrected. Incorrect spending, lack of accurate job costing is a big one. Again, Acumatica helps with that, as does JobTread. And then so does Pronovos, in the sense of being able to report on all of that back together. And you'll see some of that here in a minute. And then just employee frustration. People don't know where to go. They don't know what platform to go into. They're using bits and pieces. It just doesn't work very well. So that's what, from a cost perspective, what we found out there. So how do you resolve it? You just simplify and you use connected simplicity. Each one of these tools is able to connect different areas of their business and are able to work together then to be able to provide a full-on product out there that kind of, each of them have their own specialty area. So you know where to go to get that data. Lastly, again, what is this? The connected business. This is some of the stuff that we're going to go through here, and I'm going to turn it over to the guys here in a second. But their accounting systems, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the project management, and then we're going to look at what premium reporting does.